Hey guys, Aurora here. A lot of you have been asking about my builds, my weapons and their modifications. So I'm going to do a short series of videos just kind of going over each of those. So we'll start out with my Deathwish build. Now my Deathwish build I use whenever I go loud. I'm a Master Forcer, so what that does is it allows me to inspire my fellow crew members to get them up, and at the same time still be beefy and you know, be able to be out in the front and shoot. So I start with Combat Medic and Painkillers. I have both of those aced. Those work in conjunction with the Inspire. Because I'm going to be yelling at people to have them get up, this is nice because reviving a crew member gives them 30% more health. Also, after I revive a crew member, I receive a 25% damage bonus for 10 seconds. Painkillers, crew members you revive take 10% less damage for 5 seconds, and the damage reduction is increased by an additional 20. So we're looking at 30% less damage for 5 seconds on anyone that I revive. Endurance is a basic. I have Endurance aced on any build that you're going to see. That's just because obviously you want your stamina increased as much as possible. The stability with the weapons, that's key. Anybody that's shot a gun and had it, you know, fly all over the place, stability is key, so we ace that as well. Dominator comes in handy because you can actually take a non-special enemy as a hostage. It's great for trading if someone goes into custody and things like that. I ace this so that the power and range of my intimidation is increased by 50%. So I'm not sitting there shouting over and over again for him to put his cuffs on. 9 times out of 10, he's just gonna, you know, put his hands in the air and then put his cuffs on and be done with it. Spotter, I don't, for this build in particular, Spotter is pretty much here just to help me get up the tree, so I have enough skill points to get up the tree. Joker, this is nice. This is how we get our Hectors, so you can convert non-special enemies to fight on your side. Basically little meat shields, which is a nice addition as well, especially in things like Rats, Deathwish, and heists like that. I have this ace because the converted enemy gains 55% more health and deals 45% more damage, and the time to convert an enemy is reduced by 65%. Kilmer increases your reload speed with assault rifles and sniper rifles. As you're going to see in another video, I primarily use my commando when I go loud, so Kilmer works perfectly for me. And then the Inspire. Inspire, I get to revive my crew members 50% faster. I can shout at my teammates to make them go faster, which is 20% for 10 seconds. That gives them that little speed boost, and it comes in handy when you're trying to move bags in like Firestarter Day 1. And then also, I ace this because there's a 75% chance that you can revive crew members at a distance by shouting at them. So that's the get the fuck up, you know, and that's key when you're dealing with other people, with other crew members. Then we go over to Enforcer. Transporter aced. Just because anybody that's played without Transporter, you know, is used to playing with Transporter and then goes to try and play without Transporter is just saddened. So I can move the bags 50% faster and throw the bags 50% farther. Transporter ace you're going to see pretty much on any build that I do. Oppressor. My weapons are 25% more effective at threatening enemies, and then actually when I ace it, they're 50% more effective at threatening enemies. That comes in handy back with the Dominator skill when I'm trying to convert the enemies. Die Hard, I can use my primary weapon in Bleed Out. That means when I go down, I don't go directly down. I'm down. I can't, you know, aim or anything like that, but I can still shoot, which comes in handy. Acing this increases my armor recovery rate by 15%, which if you know me, you know I'm all about watching my armor, or at least trying to, so the quicker it can recover, the better off we are. Underdog, this one, it's kind of a throwaway skill. I mean, I use it because I I use it because I want to get up the tree, but it does come in handy for things, again, like rats, Deathwish, things like that. When you're surrounded by 3 enemies or more, you receive a 15% damage bonus. So think about, you know, any kind of major firefight, Hoxton breakout, things like that, where you start getting surrounded. This will definitely help increase your damage bonus. Shotgun impact. Your weapon stability with all shotguns is increased by 25%. I carry my loco with me when I go loud, so that's an obvious reason why I choose this. Also, I deal 35% more damage with my shotguns. Stun resistance I ace because that's that flashbang where you're blinded. That can be a real pain in the ass. So I always ace that, plus it helps us get up the tree. Again, shotgun CQB, increase your shotgun reload speed by 50%, and as I'm bringing my locomotive, that comes in handy for me. Ammo specialist ace, I get to place 2 ammo bags, and each ammo bag contains 200% more ammo. Berserker, the lower your health, the more damage you do. When your health is below 25%, you'll do up to 250% more melee and saw damage. Now this is kind of a wasted point for me. I don't do a whole lot of melee, but when I do have to melee, it's good to know that I have up to 250% more damage done there. Ideally, if I had the points, I would probably ace this, simply because you know, when our health gets lower, below 25%, you'll do 100% more damage with ranged weapons. I use a lot of ranged weapons, but in this case, I'm using it simply for melee. Fully loaded ace, they've finally fixed the bug on this, which is amazing. So your total ammo capacity is increased by 25%, and then when you ace it, you increase your ammo pickup to 175% the normal rate. So now it doesn't work with shotgun ammo types, but if you're shooting enemies and you run around and you're picking up their ammo, this is an awesome skill to have. And you'll see it, whereas, you know, some people are picking up ammo and it's like, oh, I can't keep up. I am continuously, it's very rare that I have to run back and hit the ammo bag, as long as I have, you know, dead bodies that I can steal the ammo off of. And then Iron Man, I do that basic, and that's basically just so I can wear the improved combined tactical vest. Technician, I only spend 1 point in Technician, that's on Rifleman, and that's for my snap zoom. It's 100% faster with assault rifles, so again, the commando. Ghost, a Sprinter aced. I have Sprinter aced on every loadout that I have. Fast hands, same thing. I have that aced, and again, that's just how fast you interact with the bags. If you've ever used it and then tried to not use it, it's quite frustrating. And then Shinobi Basic, my walk speed is increased by 25% and my crouch speed is increased by 10%. My particular play style, even when I'm going loud, I use crouch to my advantage. So this, having Shinobi Basic, definitely helps me even in my loud build. And then for my perk deck, I use the Crew Chief. What Crew Chief does, it focuses on things like health, armor. So, you know, right out the gate, 10% more health. Headshot damage is increased by 25%. Stamina is increased by 50%. Shout distance by 25%. Concealment really doesn't, you know, matter to me, but when you're wearing armor, your movement speed is 15% less affected. 15% more health for you and your crew. The armor bag I really don't deal with, but it increases your ammo pickup to 135% of the normal rate. 10% more armor, and your crew gains an additional 5% more armor. You do 5% more damage, and you and your crew gains 2% max health and 4% stamina for each hostage up to 10 times. Now, I don't keep hostages for the most part, but this is included in the deck, so yeah, that's that. Now with my Deathwish build, what I bring with me, as I said, First, we bring our commando. With the commando, I have the long barrel. We do the competitor's compensator, auto fire, the enhanced foregrip, the military laser module, the enhanced grip, the solar sight, the war-torn stock, and the heat-treated body. So those are all the mods that are on my commando. And as you see, my commando does damage is about 42, stability 38. Nice amount of ammo that I can carry with me, 188. Our total ammo is 188, so that's always, that comes in handy, because once we come over to my loco, which is the primary weapon that I use, even though it's a secondary, it's my primary weapon, my total ammo is only 38. So there's a lot of reload here. So if I'm in a really tight situation where I'm not able to reload as much as I'd like, then I can switch over to my commando and start doing some shooting until things clear up. So let's take a look at the loco. With the loco, I use the shark teeth nozzle, the military laser module, the gadgets. I mean, that's a matter of preference. I did not use a laser for a really long time, but I find it comes in very handy when you're learning how to hip shot. I don't really need it at this point with this particular gun. My hip shot, I've gotten used to it, so I pretty much know where to point and shoot, but it still comes in handy to have. I go with the Pro Grip, which increases your accuracy and stability. The extended mag, just so I can add extra to my magazine. Again, the solar sight, that's how I do it. I always have the solar sight on. It's one of my favorites. The war-torn stock to increase accuracy. And then the shell rack to increase the magazine. I typically, again, as I said, I'm not really into melee, so for more often than not, you're going to see me carrying weapon butts. If I'm going loud, I'm using my improved combined tactical vest, and based on all the skills that we just saw, I'm actually able to move in it, so I don't feel like, you know, Frosty the Snowman trying to walk. I actually have some movement in there. Typically, I'll bring my ammo bags with me because don't forget those are aced out. And that's it. So that is my Deathwish loadout, skills, guns, how I go in. Hopefully this helps you guys answer a few questions. Again, you know, I'm also going to go in, I will do my stealth build as well, so you guys will have that. And as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. That's what I'm here for. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.